Hello. I don't know. That was weird. Okay, hey guys. I it is in the afternoon. What time is it? Okay, it's almost 3. I've been in bed for the past 2 hours. I did not sleep last night. On my Fitbit app, I'm gonna be yawning a lot. It says that I got 3 hours of sleep. 3 hours of sleep. I'm having a Savannah Angry Lemon. It's I'm just trying to sort of come down because when I can't sleep and I haven't really been able to, I haven't had a good night's rest in about 4 days. I think the longest I slept was 6.5 hours, and then the night after that it was 5 hours, and last night it was 3. And I'm like really feeling it. And I mean, when I can't sleep, lack of sleep for someone who's a manic depressive, it whichever side of the spectrum you lean towards, that will be, I want to say, aggravated, and I don't even care if that's right or wrong. So I'm manic. I lean more towards the manic side. So I'm incredibly manic. So I went to the gym this morning at 9, and that in and of itself was, it's challenging because when I'm manic, I should actually not be driving because I drive too fast. I drive recklessly, and I'm not driving, you know, responsibly. So I'm sorry if I'm yawning, but I'm just tired. Okay, main reason I wanted to talk to you guys. So 3 nights ago, right, I had a paranormal experience, and I'm not mad about it because I wanted this to happen. I've opened myself up to the idea of being visited, but only by gross. Only by friendly ghosts. This is going to be a rough podcast. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really manic and I'm tired. It doesn't make sense, and I'm vibrating. So, like, I'm yawning now, but I won't be able to sleep, and that's because my ADHD medication. Anyway, so I had a Zoom interview Wednesday morning, 10:45. So I think that's why I also didn't sleep well, and I was so excited for this interview, and it was the first Zoom meeting I had ever done, first Zoom interview, so everything was just very excited. I was so unbelievably buzzing. Anyway, so before that interview, it's Wednesday, so Wednesday morning. It's Wednesday morning, so it's between the hours of 1 a.m. and 6. I wake up, but I do not wake up. My body, my mind doesn't wake me up, right? Someone is in my room. Okay. I've had my Dopacol, right? I've taken 200 milligrams to try to help me sleep, to balance out the Ritalin. So I wake up and I have my mouth guard in, I'm sedated, and so I look up, and the way that this person is carrying themselves, the medical jargon for it is the gait of this person is is my dad, right? The way that my dad carries himself. And I wasn't scared because this person is as tall as my dad, right? Walks towards the bed, and it's cold here, and I've also not been feeling well. And when I'm sick, dad always comes in, and he like tucks me in. And he did that to Orion, and still does that to mom, but Orion's in China, so he hasn't, in a while, so it's me and mom. Anyway, so I'm not scared because I think it's dad. I cannot see any facial features. I can't make out any detail. So I look up and like Daisy is asleep, and she's asleep now. 7th nap today. That child doesn't know anything. All she does is, okay, it doesn't matter. So there's a silhouette in my room, right? And so I look up. I'm confused because it's really early in the morning, and my dad knows that I need to sleep. Because if I don't get enough sleep, I get mentally sick. And I look up and I'm confused and I'm like, Dad? And this figure turns his face towards me. And I don't know if I saw a smile and then he disappeared. And I'm too drugged to be afraid. And when I've asked my Auntie Brenda, who's my dad's eldest sister, about, her and my dad's father, Grandpa Harry, she showed me a picture. And Dad is the spitting image of Grandpa Harry. So my mind is telling me that it was my grandpa. So, but I'm now also trying to be like debunk it in a sense. And the one thing is, I sleep with my door closed. I've always slept with my door closed. The only time I've ever slept with my door open is if I had a boyfriend with me and I felt safe. Anyway, so, and I was thinking today, as I was driving from the gym, I don't remember hearing my bedroom door open. So this couldn't have been my dad. And it just felt so real, so it wasn't a dream. It was, and this, it right now, just talking about it, it makes me smile and it warms my heart. And my dad, I told him about it. My dad totally believes me. My mom, not so much. Very cynical. If it's not made of flesh and bones, it's not real. But the woman is Christian, so Orion as well. If I told Orion this story, it's a case of, smile and indulge the story, but it's bullshit. Okay. So that was just very weird. And that's the sort of thing that happens to me. Oh, my arms are getting tired. So often. I went to gym yesterday, which was Thursday. Went to gym this morning, Friday, because I was hoping I could burn off the energy. I do feel less crazy than I did this morning at 10 a.m. But I still can't sleep. I've tried. Yeah. Okay. And the issue that I'm having at the moment is I'm only seeing my psychiatrist the 23rd of next month. And I am going to think about it this weekend, but if I don't get at least 7 hours of sleep tonight, Saturday night and Sunday night, then Monday I'm going to call Dr. Buerta and I'm just going to be like, yes, I said increase my Ritalin, the generic version of it, but can you just maybe also just increase my Dopaquil? Which is, this is the part of being bipolar that is so exhausting. And I've had this, it was triggered, I think, when I was 20, so I've had it for the past 15 years. I'm exhausted because I am manic and I have so much energy. I feel older than what I am. I'm just lucky all I have are the bags under my eyes. Otherwise, which is surprisingly not showing up. So, tomorrow I want to go get nail polish. I want to paint my nails. I want to go buy paint supplies. I want to paint a wooden box or a picture or buy a puzzle. I just want to do something that takes my mind off of looking for a permanent job, looking for an apartment, studying for my upcoming exams. I am so annoyed. I submitted my communication first assignment 5 days. Okay, so the 12th of May, right? I still haven't gotten my grade yet. And it was a multiple choice, so I'm like thinking they it was an optical sheet. Those of you who are in university, you know what an optical sheet is. Those of you who don't know what an optical sheet is, I'm really too tired to explain. The law assignment about I submitted it this Thursday and it was due the Monday. But that was an essay question of 20 marks. So I'm thinking, uh-oh, car accident. I'm thinking that one might take longer. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm not even I just realized now my hair's sticking up. I'm so sorry. I'm just not I just don't feel like pretending to be okay. I'm tired and there's just so much just happening in the background and um there are certain things that have happened, but it's not my news to tell, so I'm not going to tell it. Um I might move to George, which is exciting. I'm moving if when I really think I'm going to end up. I have like a really good feeling, and the whole seeing Grandpa Harry's ghost and the fact that I think I saw him smile, that sort of just makes me. One weird thing is, if you guys follow me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is LeeAnnAllYson. So it's all small letters and it's Leanne Ellison. I went to gym, and when I parked, there was a black cat. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna believe that that's a good omen. I'm just not in the headspace where I'm looking at anything because I believe in science. We have like horses that walk around here sometimes, roundabout out there, and I'm always like, that is a good sign. So, positive signs. I see butterflies, I think the same thing. Ladybirds. I saw grasshopper this morning as well. So Mother Nature has really been there for your girl. I am going to upload this vlog now. I don't know when I'm going to upload another vlog. I just wanted to tell you the story about the fact that I saw my grandfather. And there's like a part of me that's like, I wish he had said something. And then the other part of me is like, you would have screamed. If your ghost grandfather suddenly went, hi, you would have been like, and yeah, I just wish Daisy was like conscious at that time, because then if she had seen him when I had seen him, it would have been confirmation. Because my previous two dogs, especially Charlie, so sensitive to specters. Charlie would stare at a corner, just like stare at a corner for like 5 minutes. And then if he didn't growl, it was sort of like he was like just sort of checking this person out. And where, his eyeline was, I could see how tall the person was. Daisy, I think she did it once. She looked up into that corner. She stayed there for a while, and then I always just go, sir, ma'am, welcome. Please don't scare me, but, make yourself at home. Like, just, it's a weird thing to do, but I'm just like, if I believe in these things and they are all around me, which I do believe. I believe in angels, guardian angels, not so much demons. I believe in a lot of paranormal stuff, but let's just leave it at angels and, guardian angels. Oh, God, I'm tired. Okay. So that is the end of this vlog. I am in bed. I refuse to apologize for that because I am justified. This has been a hell of a week. And yesterday, I made butter I made roasted chicken, and I wanted it to be really, really juicy. And it's the first time. No, no, no. I think it's about the second or third time, but it's the first time I've actually gotten it right. And it was a whole chicken, so the whole body, obviously not the head. And I covered it in melted butter, and then I put ginger and garlic, covered it in that, herbs, in those little spice shakers, and salt, obviously, and then chicken spice. And you put it in the oven until it's cooked and juicy. It took a while. It took about, I feel like, hour and a half, 2 hours. And I kept checking it like every 15 minutes because I didn't want it to burn and I didn't want it to become too dry. And it was amazing. So I'm really, really proud of myself. But I'm gonna sign off because I am still so tired. And even though it's 3 p.m. I have to go wash my hair, but I'm gonna do it in the bathtub because I'm too tired to stand. I'm really impressed with myself that I went to the gym. Um, it was me, it was Wendy, and there was another lady. And the other lady actually gave me, it's the first time she's ever met me, and she didn't ask me her name, and I didn't ask her. I just didn't ask. And she was so sweet. She was lying on the bed because she's like in her 60s, and Wendy does rehab. So she was busy stretching her out. And I was doing cardio. I was on the stationary bicycle. I don't know what you call it, and the treadmill. And this lady who doesn't know me from Eve told me I had a cute body, and I was like, "Oh, thank you." I've been eating so much crap lately, but I had to gym. I gym twice this week because I had to catch up, and next week I gym again twice because Wendy's going on leave for 10 days, and then so I make up for her being gone. And that's the nice thing about gymming is I can still eat as much as I want, and I look good. I look good. I'm in a gym shirt right now. It's actually hot here, so no shorts, but I'm very comfortable. I'm so tired, so I'm just gonna lie here and I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna listen to Gabby Hanna because she's not a very popular YouTuber because she can be very abrasive and people say she's a narcissist, but I've been enjoying her lately. Or guys, if you like watching American YouTubers, there's a podcast called Unfiltered. The two hosts are Zayn and Heath. It's Zayn Hijazi and Heath Hussar. And the podcast is like an hour and a half. And they are so funny and so clever. So if you just want to start your morning with like a group of goofy people, but also really, really intelligent conversation, I learn something every single time. Well, about America. Then I would suggest you watch that. That it's in my WhatsApp status. Bring the funny, bring the juice, bring the funny. I don't know. So I love you guys. Next time I talk to you, hopefully you've had some sleep. But yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. I love you guys.